Alright, welcome back to part 3 of this 3-part series. Today we have the bubble wall installed. We went ahead and siliconed it in, and now we are ready for water. Okay, so you see the bubble wall in the back corner. That is in there because we don't want the water to get stagnant. We want it to always churn, keeping the dirt suspended in the water column. We are going to put gravel in here, so it will be hidden. You won't even see it. But we are ready for water in this tank. What we're going to do, we're going to take this 2-inch hose. We're going to siphon water from the 4400 while it's filling up the 3000. We're going to go ahead and siphon out all of this brown gravel. Once that's all in the 3000, we then have this white gravel that could then go in the 4400.
All right, we got Joshy going in the pool, or in the 4400. He's got his wetsuit on, his dive belt, and his goggles. Now he's got the air right there, already hooked up to the air compressor, and he's going down, down, down. It's cold? That's because you've been working in here and it's 83 degrees in here. Okay, Joshy's in there now and he is siphoning the gravel out as we're filling it up, the 3000 over here. Easy way to move the gravel. We're just vacuuming it up. Come over here, let's see how it's doing. Look at that. Gravel just filling up over here. We're good to go. That's gonna look good, huh? Tan bottom. Look at that gravel coming out. That's nice. Now usually he's doing that. He's just siphoning the gravel out and it's depositing it over in the 3000. That is just awesome. That's a heck of an easy way to move the gravel. Okay, you can see he's got almost all of it. He's working on the back side right now. After he gets it to where we don't see no more rocks, he's going to clean off each one of these lava rocks, pick them up and put them up front, and then clean up behind them so that there's no brown gravel left anywhere. So he's been working for, what do you think, about an hour now, Nate?
Yeah.
And nothing we can do to help him out here. But you can see this tank here getting covered in gravel. There's gravel all the way through the whole thing. We've got a couple barren spots and a couple piles, like that whole corner is a pile. And then over here is a pile right in front here. So it's getting done though. You can see the end of the hose where the gravel's shooting out. I move it every once in a while and make different piles. It's a heck of an easier way than buckets, you know, moving this. Okay, he got 90% of the rock out. And the 3000 is almost full, and by moving the rock over, the water got cloudy, but we're able to turn the filters on now. And so tomorrow we're going to come back at it. We've got this little pile in the front right here, excuse me, Nate, and then we have a little bit in the back corner. The hose got full of rocks and we couldn't get it started. We had to take the whole hose out. Josh was too cold, and admittedly so, he was shivering and stuff. We're watching him hold the hose and he's shaking. So it was time for him to get out. So he got in the hot tub. We'll go back at this tomorrow. Okay, as you can see, Josh is back at it. He's in the 4400 and he's vacuuming up the rest of the gravel. Just I'll zoom in on him. See how well this picks up. We're vacuuming it out, siphoning it out. Oh, yeah, that works good. Okay, there's the first bag of white gravel going in. There's the second bag. Over here. That's going to brighten that up tremendously. Look at that. Good deal.
Okay, so today we have some helpers that came by the rescue. Just the other day, my buddy over here came over with a friend who's came and rescued a bunch of turtles from us, and he came the other day and helped us out carry a bunch of the debris from the deck down to the fire pit. Came in here, we started vacuuming out the gravel, so he showed up today with his girlfriend to help out again, so I appreciate it.
Luke. So, brother, thank you. And Bella. Nice.
There we go.
So they don't know what they've gotten themselves into. You don't offer to help us.
Did you cut your hair?
Yeah, I cut it all off. I was tired of it. I was done. I'm tired of the long hair. That's it. I'm done. So now I wake up and I go like this, and my hair is combed. It's nice, but for all you long-haired people out there that love the long hair, it's still there.
All right, so basically we have enough gravel here to basically do 22 bags in each bay. We've already gotten 2 here, or 21 bags, I'm sorry. There's already 2 over here, so we're not gonna pour in 19. There's 19 here because 2 are on the bottom. Then we're gonna pour 21 in this third bay. Then I'll have to get in this tank one last time, spread out the gravel, and then we've got something special we're gonna do with all this rock. Really? So my dad's up here on this ladder, gonna pour in all this gravel. What's up?
You really think you can get in this tank one last time? No, you're gonna be in this tank the rest of your life, son.
All right, so we're gonna form an assembly line here and start getting this rocks, getting in the tank. Okay, here we go. All right, you gotta move a little quicker than that, Dad.
You're killing me. I need a razor blade just to slice the back side of this.
All right, I'll go get you one. Okay, last bag going in. You can see there's just a mound of gravel there, which we're gonna have to spread out. But the water's not nearly as dirty as I thought it was going to be. Usually you open up brand new gravel and there's just clouds and clouds of dust particles. Horrible. This is actually pretty clean gravel. So it's stirring up just a little bit of the dirt, but our filters will have this clean within an hour. You can just see how barren this tank looks with no gravel in it. But just think of how much this tank's going to be brightened up with the white bottom. And then we've got a little surprise for you. So you're going to have to wait and find out exactly what that is. Alright, so he's putting the lid back on now. So that is 1/3 of the job done. You getting a little workout up there, Dad?
What do you mean?
All that gravel you just hooked in there. That was 25-pound bags.
Bro, it's, how much is that? 20-pound bags?
25 pound times 19
pounds.
bags.
Ain't nothing. You know what the worst part is? Sitting my old butt on this thing right here. It hurts.
Okay, bay 2 coming at ya. So while they're dumping all this gravel in, I'll give you a look at some of the fish. You can see them a lot clearer now. Look at them arowana. They are just beefcakes. That guy right there is close to 36 inches. The one up top's a little bit smaller. Hang on, where's the big guy at? This is the big guy. And this is second place. Now we've got the little tiny one up there. He's about a 30-incher, so you can see the size difference. This is what normal people would call a monster arowana, and that's what we call a monster. And he's still a baby. He's only about, say 6 years old. We've had him since a little guy. He was a rescue, but they are looking nice. All these fish are. There you go. Bags upon bags of gravel. You can just see all the light being reflected off. We still have to wipe down the windows, which I'll do on my next escapade in the tank. We'll also clean off the lids of any algae, let as much light come through as possible. We might be looking for a few new lights to go on here, because our biggest thing is finding lights that can penetrate through 6 foot of water, make it to the bottom, and then be able to light up the whole tank. We've been using these 400 watt saltwater lights, and it does its job, but they are a pain. These bulbs keep burning out, and it's super hard to find these bulbs.
And they're 50 bucks a piece, plus with 400 watt setups, you're 1200 watts to light this up. We can do a much cheaper job with LED, high intensity that reaches the bottom. Plus with the LED, when the water sparkles like this and jumps, it makes sparkles on the bottom, and I love that shimmering look. I love that.
So yeah, that is in the works. There is 4 bulbs in each light that are 50 bucks a piece, so that can get expensive. So when we don't need the lights on in the 4400, we try and keep them off. But anytime someone comes over to visit, we turn the lights on for show. And they only have so many hours on each bulb. So if any of you have any ideas for high-intensity LED lights that look nice, we are open to suggestions. We tried a few from a couple of buddies who contacted us, and they gave us their lights at cost, and we tried them on here, and they didn't really look that well. So we want to try and find something that makes the tank look good, that's LED, and doesn't consume a lot of power. Are you done yet? Sitting here talking my ears off, trying to keep the viewers company, while he's just dumping in bag after bag. So the last lot, there's basically 500 pounds in each bay. That is a lot of gravel. And we shall see if this will be enough gravel to be able to coat this bottom of the tank. I want like 3 inches of gravel all the way around. We can do with 2 and spread it a little bit thinner. But the problem with having these big Niger cats and the giraffe cats in here, they pretty much move the gravel wherever you want it. So when we were vacuuming out this brown gravel, there was, areas where it was 10, 12 inches thick, and other areas where it was just blue bottom tank. That's something I have to fix every time I get in that tank, and it's moving all the gravel back into place. But that's something you got to deal with when you're a monster fish keeper. Look at this gorgeous Giardini. He seems to leave everyone alone. There goes Schwarzenegger, always stealing the show. You can see we've got a few different species of the Marmoratus catfish in here. And then somewhere is a Liarius pictus. There he goes back there. He is the sailfin marble catfish. Super majestic. You can see we've got a bunch of these lemon barbs. The largest Oscar I think I've ever seen.
16.5 inches.
Yep, 16.5. Of course, you've got the beautiful Phoenix barbs, the short body Peroon shark. Look at all these bubbles coming up from the gravel. It's kind of neat. What else is in here? There goes black-eared Pangasius, or they're also known as a Larnauti. Black-eared Peroon shark. All the same. There is a Synspillus and some Synspillum in here. There's some regular tinfoil barbs. You've got the Atlantic tarpon. Can't wait for him to be over 4 foot long, because they will get there given enough time. He does have the space. There's a bunch of clown knives in here. The biggest one's just at 30 inches. Now he is putting the lid back on in the center bay and moving on to the last bay. You can see another big old pile of rocks. Now one of my favorites in this tank is the lynx cat. He's just always cruising and perusing the tank.
I want you to know, grabbing them bags makes me feel monstrous.
So yes, I went ahead and splurged a little bit in buying this lynx cat. Spent 800 bucks on him. Well, I didn't actually spend cash. I had a filter here that I was going to sell for that much, and we ended up working out a trade for this awesome lynx cat. He is just over 2 foot, but he is one of my favorites in this tank. back hiding down there is a 22 inch melanistic tropical gar. So if you guys know, Rod brought them in not too long ago, but this guy has been sitting a hidden gem at OFR for over 12 years now. We got him back in the OFR days. And well, what's that? The black tropical gar.
Oh yeah, he's been here forever.
So we had actually picked him up in Chicago. The guy was selling them as a regular tropical gar, and I showed up and I'm like, this is no regular tropical. And I went ahead and took them home. So how you can test a fish, whether they're platinum or melanistic, you can stick a black fish in a white tank, and if they stay jet black, they are a true melanistic. And the same thing with a platinum. If you stick them in a black tank, like the 2200 over here, if they are a platinum, they will indeed keep their bright white coat. So that is the test that we put all of our color morphs through. Because if it is a color morph, there is no tricks with it. They are what they are. So, you know, there are some people who do the white tank treatment and you can turn an arapaima gold and it'll keep its color for about 2 weeks. But once you stick them into a dark tank, they are going to get that dark greenish tint back to them. So I've seen a lot of people get screwed over with this trick, but we'll try and inform our fishy family so nobody gets screwed. All right, we're gonna let him finish pouring in this gravel. He's been working away while I've been talking away. All right, how many more bags do we got? Oh, there's a bunch of them. Look at all them bags. You're not even close to done yet, bud. So while he's adding the rest of the gravel, I will come over here and show you this 3,000 gallon. I still have to get in there and clean out all of them leaf particulates, because that's something that was hidden beneath the lava rock and got sucked up the hose when I was sucking out the gravel. So I got to clean that out just a little bit. I got to reattach my pipe in the back corner, and then we are ready for fish. I can then spread this gravel out and decorate this tank along with decorating the 4400. Okay, 50 some bags later, we are coming to the end of all this gravel.
63 bags total. 21, 21, and 21.
All right, look at this. The gravel is spread. It is looking mighty fine. Now we just got to let these tanks clear up, and this will start looking very, very awesome. So hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. But let's take a look over here at the 3000. Look at this bad boy. We went ahead and added in these big stumps. So that is pretty sweet. If you guys want to see us getting these monstrous pieces of driftwood in this tank, that one right there was like 400 pounds. It was ridiculously heavy. You guys are going to have to check out OFR behind the scenes. It is our second channel. We get a little bit more nitty gritty, the stuff I normally don't show on the main channel. So if you guys want to see them going in, go ahead and check out that video. It'll be released right after this one. I just wanted to show you guys what this tank looks like, because it's gonna be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys want to see more crazy adventures with the Ohio Fish Rescue, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, stay fishy, my friends.